What's up, subscribers? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we'll be discussing Advaxis stock, trading under the ticker ADXS. We'll be talking in more detail about how Advaxis' technology works and also taking a look at their most recent quarterly report. But first, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe so that you get notifications about our future videos talking about the stock market and personal finances. And while you're down there, if you haven't already, be sure to check out the links in the description to get your free shares of stock from Webull whenever you open and fund your account, as well as $10 of free Bitcoin from Coinbase whenever you open your account and make your first $100 purchase of cryptocurrency. So grab a cup of coffee or your favorite beverage of choice, and let's jump into it. For those of you who may be looking into Advaxis for the first time, it is a very small-cap biotech company that was founded in 1987 and focused on developing immunotherapies. Advaxis is focused on developing immunotherapies through bioengineering utilizing the bacteria Listeria monocytogenes. By utilizing the bacteria Listeria as a vector, Advaxis is able to introduce a tumor cell's genetics to a patient's immune cells, essentially priming the patient's immune cells to fight the cancer. I did talk about how this technology works briefly in a prior video, but I have been getting some questions to clarify a few things. So on that note, I came across this video from Advaxis' website. Let's go ahead and take a look at that to learn more. But if you already understand their business and their technology, feel free to skip ahead.
Immunotherapy is a powerful anti-cancer approach that has shown durable responses in some patients. There remains a need to generate and enhance immune responses that are highly specific to an individual patient's tumor. Advaxis is completing pre-IND work on a program it calls MINE, My Immunotherapy Neoepitopes, to advance its truly customized approach to immunotherapy. How does it work? By leveraging our LM technology, which genetically alters a live strain of Listeria monocytogenes bacteria to generate cancer-fighting T cells. These cytotoxic T cells, in turn, may recognize and destroy the tumor cells with the tumor-specific neoepitopes. This approach is being developed to evoke an immune response against unique mutations or neoepitopes within a patient's tumor. It begins with a biopsy of the patient's tumor and a blood sample to collect normal cells. DNA from the tumor and blood are sequenced, then compared to identify unique or non-synonymous mutations that can be found only in the patient's tumor. The Advaxis neoplasmid is inserted into live attenuated Listeria monocytogenes, which creates the patient-specific Advaxis neoimmunotherapy vector. When a patient is immunized, the Advaxis neoimmunotherapy vectors are taken up by the patient's antigen-presenting cells, or APCs. The neoepitope fragments bind to MHC molecules and are presented to T cells. The neoepitope MHC complex, recognized by T cells, triggers antigen-specific T cells to become activated. These activated T cells mature to become cytotoxic T cells, which multiply and find cells carrying the neoepitopes and destroy them. The technology is also designed to neutralize tumor protective mechanisms that protect tumors from T cell attack. Advaxis Neo is designed to provide immunotherapy customized for each individual patient. With this approach, the immune response is activated only against neoepitopes on the patient's tumor cells, targeting all of them at the same time. This eliminates the need to use predictive algorithms. In addition, Advaxis Neo is designed to suppress tumor protective mechanisms that may limit T cell activity, enabling a sustained immune response. Finally, because of the specific targeting of the immune response, we believe there will be little to no immune activity against normal tissues.
So as you can see, by utilizing Listeria monocytogenes, Advaxis' goal is to create a customized treatment for each patient. At the time that I'm recording this video, Advaxis' share price is down significantly as part of the broader market sell-off, although it has seen some recovery in after-hours trading. And over the past month, after reaching its peak at around $1.50 per share, we have been seeing Advaxis overall pulling back, now starting to see some support at around 80 cents per share. And from a financial perspective, Advaxis provided shareholders with an updated quarterly report as of March 16th. In that report, investors saw that Advaxis had increasing revenue over the past quarter, although they did have to have a new stock offering and exercise some warrants. And while Advaxis does continue to lose money, we're seeing them lose less each quarter than they have in the past. And in terms of their balance sheet, we can see that Advaxis is overall sitting quite well, with more than enough assets to cover all of their liabilities. But while management does feel that they have enough capital to fund their operations, moving forward they do feel that they will likely have to raise additional capital, especially for operations moving past this year. So with their clinical trials ongoing, the likely expenses that will come from ongoing research and development, and the fact that their therapeutics are unlikely to generate any significant revenue here in the short term, this certainly does raise the risk of further shareholder dilution moving forward. So we'll have to wait and see how their studies continue to progress. So far, they have been seeing some promising results in their studies for non-small cell lung cancer, so I'll definitely be looking forward to hearing some updates about how that's progressing, especially whenever the company presents at the upcoming American Association for Cancer Research meeting. As a small market cap company, currently with a market capitalization of approximately $91 million, the overall success of Advaxis moving forward is largely going to be determined based on what their clinical trials show. And with the stock market volatility that has been ongoing recently, there certainly is a risk that Advaxis could pull back further. Or even worse, in the event that their clinical trials fail to show any meaningful results, there is certainly a risk that Advaxis could fail altogether. So if you're considering investing in Advaxis, just make sure you're doing your own research and willing to accept any of the risks that come along with the investment. Remember, this is never medical or financial advice. It's merely me discussing my own perspective based on the research that I've been doing on the company. What are your thoughts about Advaxis? Are you invested in ADXS? Are you thinking about investing in this company? Where do you think the share price is going over both the short term and the long term? Be sure to comment down below and let me know what you think. And while you're down there, if there are any other stocks or topics that you would like me to talk about in a future video, please feel free to comment that down below as well. As a reminder, this video is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a certified financial planner. I'm a resident physician with an interest in personal finances and investing. Please make sure you're doing your own research before you make any financial decisions. And please be sure to smash that like button and click on the subscribe button for the YouTube algorithm and to help support my channel. Thanks everyone. Have a great day.